Well, hey, good afternoon. I'm your old tired veteran, and welcome back to my bait cave. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Got out there and caught some fish. I'm personally not going to be going fishing for a while. I gotta do some work to my boat. Let me show you what happened. So, I fish a lot of hard water, and then a lot of y'all know what this is, right? It's my skeg. At first, a long time ago, I was in some flooded timber at flood stage. I was actually fishing flooded timber, but it was at flood stage, and I broke that off. I didn't mind that too much. I put one of them skeg guards on it. It's all good to go for a couple years. But the other day, I was out, and man, I hit something hard, really hard water. I don't think it was supposed to be there, and that's the result right there. I'm not that upset about it because my water pump's due to be replaced, so I got to drop the lower unit to replace the water pump. So while that's off, I'll weld this back on. I'm glad I still have it. I don't have to go buy another skeg. I still got enough material on the bottom of the lower unit to make a good joint right here. I'll just taper this down and weld that back on. And while I'm at it, I think I'll fix this little tip. But I guess that's kind of stuff I just chalk up to cost of business. I've busted them off before. I'm sure this ain't the last one I'm gonna bust off. But with that being said, my tractor is still broke. I told y'all about that last time, so I'm still kind of hanging out the house. So while I'm doing this, I'm trying to get as much baits made and some more videos to share with you guys. So today I'm going to work on some swim bait patterns. I don't have a recipe to share with you, so I'll show you all the materials that I'm going to use. This is this blue right here, however you pronounce that, phthalo blue, like 115 or 112. I'm sorry, 112. This is my favorite all-time blue. I never found a better blue than this. And I'm gonna mix that kind of light. And I just bought these a while back. I haven't used them yet, but it's fuchsia. I got a 015 and a little bigger 040. That's gonna go inside. I'm gonna mix the blue very light and have these show through, and that's going to be the top of my swim bait. And at the bottom of my swim bait is going to be a few drops of green pumpkin 109. This is not to be mixed up with the 156. You know, green pumpkin 156, that's dark, and that's the color right there. When you talk about green pumpkin and bass fishing, 156 is the goat, I guess. I've caught more fish on 5-inch Senkos, or stick baits I should call them. 5-inch green pumpkin 156. That's always rigged on the deck of my boat. But this is a very light green pumpkin. Mix it. I'm gonna put a few drops, and then this 040 black flake is going to be mixed in. I'm not going to put a whole lot in there. I'm not going to load it up with this, and that's going to be my bottom color. And everything's going to be 4-inch today. I'm going to start off with these 4-inch epic prey baits. Let me see if I can show y'all these guys right here. I showed them to you before. They got hook slots that want to fall out. I'll be using these with the hook slots in them. But that's the epic prey bait right there. It's a really good, a lot of action on the tail. It's a very good swim bait, and I'm gonna put red eyes on these. And the next one I'm using is actually another Epic product, another Epic mold. It's a 4.3 sleigh bait. And let me show you what these look like. These actually have an option of using a hook slot also, and I will be using a hook slot with these. And I don't know if you noticed, but all these Epic baits have an upper hook slot too, so you don't have to skin hook the barb in the top of your bait. It's going to just sit right in there. I'll show you that later. And then for the last one, on those sleigh baits, they're also going to get red eyes. And on these the shatter baits, I'm gonna not use these. Are a good chatterbait trailer. But I'm actually gonna fish these as a swim bait. And this is what they also have the option of a hook slot or deleting the hook slot. Now the upper hook slot on these will always be there. So even if you delete the hook slot, all you do to delete these hook slots on Epic baits, when you anytime you use an Epic mold, they give you the option of deleting the hook slot if you don't want it. Like if you're gonna use this for maybe like what it's designed for as a chatterbait trailer, maybe you don't want the hook slot. So you could delete that if you want to. But however, the way I'm gonna use these today is I will use them with the hook slot, because I love the upper and lower hook slots on swim baits, and I'm also going to put red eyes on these. So that's what I got going on today. All right, so the other equipment is going to be the dual injector, and then I'm going to use this SDG blending block right here. This is going to fit right on the bottom here. Y'all know how the blending block works. And then for very dyslexic people like me, sorry about that, my best girl just poked her head out the door to see what's up. She heard me talking. But anyway, everything on these things, I suffer with dyslexia and I always get it mixed up. But everything's labeled belly. See the belly side on that? And all the Epic molds are labeled back and belly. But it's inevitable today. I am going to probably make a mistake and still shoot one backwards. It always happens. But I'm going to try my dangest not to. I'll be making everything today, and it's 262 that I've been having trouble with it turning a little bit and like darkening, I guess you should say, because it's not burning inside the vacuum chamber. Like it comes out the microwave clear as water. I vacuum the bubbles out, and it looks like it's scorched, but it don't smell that bad. It smells like really good plastic, and it works like good plastic. It's just got a tint to it when it comes out. But the guy that invented this, SDG baits, he also the inventor of this blending block, he said, somebody else commented on my last video that he has an idea that maybe if you heat the plastic for about 30 seconds in a microwave, then put it in a vacuum and get all the air out, then that maybe it might work a little bit better. So I'm gonna try that today. That's a technique I'm gonna use and see if I can change it. However, with the colors that I'm using today, that discoloration isn't gonna affect the product. So if anything, I want to use this jug up. So it's either gonna work or it's not. And I've never seen it do that before, but yet this is the longest span I've ever gone, like that 2 or 3 months I've been out of here. This is the longest my plastic has ever just sat up, you know. Like usually I go through it so fast it never gets old. So I could say it's just old plastic, right? So we'll find out today. I'll see how that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cooking up the plastic and getting it all ready, and then I'll call you guys back when I'm ready to roll with building the colors. All right, so I still got the issue. I wound up having to actually put it in the vacuum chamber again, because the 30 seconds didn't get all the air out. So let me build this first color. Like I said, I don't think this coloration in this plastic is gonna mess with the color that I want. But let me start off with 5 drops. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, it don't matter now, because the color's not an issue. But if I was trying to make a clear belly or something, it would be a big issue. So I got to figure out if maybe my plastic's just old. You know, it is old. 5 drops and that's about the thickness I was thinking of. Because I'm gonna put this 040 flake. Looks good, don't it? Just gonna put that much right there, quarter teaspoon. Then I got this 015. It's very fine. It's not the finest, but it is a little bit on the fine side. Put a heaping spoonful of this. There we go. This might wind up looking like crap, but this is just a color I've been having in my head for a while that I wanted on a swim bait. I think that's good. I think I need a little bit more of something in there. I'm gonna put some small purple in it. It's not exactly what I was looking for. See what this little purple does to it. Get stirred up real good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that like that. All right, I'm not gonna mess with the top color no more. Let's see what I got going on for the bottom. Oh yes. I put this in I had to put this one in the microwave because it had cooled a little too much, and it even got darker. And still got some bubbles in it, but I think I can deal with that. It's 3:30 right now. I think I can put this, it's kind of cooling off a little too much. We'll put 5 drops of this Green Pumpkin 109. Let's see what that looks like. I think I need to give this a little 30 seconds in the microwave. See that? A little too thick. Hold on. That was 30. See how that looks. So I think I need to go a little bit darker. I want a little bit more. That was 5, 6, 7, 8. Messed up here. I'm gonna put my little color right there. It's gonna be the belly color. We put the black flake in it and see what it looks like. I'm not gonna make a heaping black, just a real amount of black. Like instead of heaping it, I guess what I'm trying to say. Because I don't want very much black in it. I just want a little accent to it. Yeah, like that. Looks like pepper, right? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about for my belly color. I mean, it may not look good, but it might. So, I'm going to roll with that. Let it just cool off, too. Oh, yeah, 319. I'm going to have to hit it for another 30. Probably have to give them both the spin. All right, so both my plastics are up to the injection temp, about 130. I mean, sorry about that. About 330. That'll make a good injection. It'll stay like so. This blending block is labeled belly, like I said before. So all the bellies on my moles are facing me. So this is going to face me. I have top, bottom, or top and belly. I think we're ready to go. All right, let's see if we can get these before it gets too cold or cool and seizes up on me. Oh, my nozzle getting too clogged up. I feel it getting stiff now. So I hope I have enough to get these 4. Got 2 of them. And number 3. 1 more. Oh, that's not easy right there. Plastic really getting cooled off. Fill some of these sprues up before it's too late. Probably tried to do too much at one time. Probably should have just hit these 2 molds and then went ahead and got these with the next batch. But I think I got it. Let's hope for the best. All right. I'm gonna let these cool and clean up my mess a little bit. All right, things have cooled down a bit. Well, let's take a look. So I'm gonna open up these 4.1 inch prey baits first. Try to get them. I like to get them all on one side here. There we go. Look at that. Really came out good. This is gonna look great with red eyes in them. We pull one up. Yeah, it's about what I was thinking about. That's exactly what I was going after. That's gonna work. Put a red eye in there. Yeah, that's gonna pop. And these tails, I don't know if you're familiar with these prey bait tails, but these things, they got a good kick to them. All right. So we got the 4.3 slave baits next. There we go. Look at these things. Is that not beautiful or what? Just imagine them with that red eye in there. Take that hook slot out. See how sometimes that's this little hook slot flashing? You can just hit that with a heat gun and it'll come right off. But that's the upper hook slot, the bottom hook slot. It's a beautiful color. I'm really happy with the way they came out. Look, that's even more flashing down there. That'll knock right off with the heat gun. But anyway, I love this color. Like I said, it was just a thought I had. I was trying to find a way to use my new fuchsia flakes. I think it came out pretty good. So lastly, I got the 4.4 chatterbait. These are intended to be a chatterbait trailer, but I'm going to actually use them as a swim bait. They kind of have a shad shape to them, I think. These still have the upper and lower hook slots. It's the upper, lower, and that just gives you a place to rest that barb right in there. And I'm also put the red eyes on these. That's a beautiful bait. Even though they intended as a trailer, those are good swim baits. All right, so that was a project I've been wanting to do for a while. Off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and I got to do one more run like that because the shatter baits and the slave baits I like 6 to a bag, and then the prey baits, I usually got 8. Sometimes I make the small bags of 4, but a lot of times I go with 8. So I'll decide what I'm gonna do with that. But still going to do another run of them off the camera so I don't bore you guys. But it's probably going to be a couple days before I put the eyes on them. But what I'll do is once I get the eyes on them and I get them all set up, maybe I'll do a little short video of putting the eyes on them, and just to show you what the final outcome looks like. So you can keep an eye out for that coming up. Other than that, that's about all I got for today. Is actually starting to warm up out here. I think might go inside and chill out in front of the TV for a little while. How do they say it? Assume the position on the couch. Well, I don't really have a couch, but I got a recliner. I'll jump in that thing and probably doze off. But thanks for sticking with me today. I don't normally, whenever I'm experimenting with colors like that, I don't normally make a video of it, but I thought today, why not? I mean, if you guys like stuff like this as much as I do, maybe I was thinking maybe you guys would enjoy taking a look at that. A lot of times they don't even work out, and a lot of times they don't even work out, and I would show you if it didn't work out either. So maybe to some of y'all this project might not have worked out, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fish with these. And I didn't write nothing down today. Normally I'd have to write notes in my little tablet before I transfer them over to my book if I like them or not. But actually by making a video, I got it all documented right here. So if I wind up really liking this color and I'm gonna add it to my notebook, well, I got it. So that's another good reason for making a video. But if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know, and I'll start bringing you in on all of my experiments. I mean, like I said, some of them just totally don't work out at all, and I wind up either remelting them or throw them in the garbage. Some of them come out so horrid, I just had to throw them in the garbage because no remelting in the world would have saved that color. But I really appreciate all you guys subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate all the likes and the comments. I love the comments. So feel free to comment on anything. I like to hear it. Even if it's negative, if it's good advice, I'm going to try it. I'm still really deeply in the learning process of all this. But I hope you guys have a great week and another great weekend coming up. And as I always say when I'm signing off, is don't forget to go fishing. And remember them kids out there. They need somebody like you guys to take them fishing. So kids these days really need somebody to look up to, and might as well let that be you. And once again, I'm your old tired veteran, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.